What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. I hope y'all are having an amazing day as usual. If you're new, please make sure to like, subscribe, and always comment down below. It really helps out the videos. Today it is December 23rd, so I want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas, a Happy Holidays. And I am in Little Falls again, not too far away from Willowbrook. Because I heard yesterday on the news that these areas are still being impacted by the flooding, the really bad flooding that happened a few days ago. So I want to see what's still happening here in Little Falls. The neighborhood in particular that got hit the worst is the Singak neighborhood. And we're going to go through it a little bit. We're going to see what happened. Everything actually looks fine right now. I know some areas of Wayne and Patterson are affected as well by the flooding. It seems like this area is pretty much back to normal, although we're not too far into the Singak neighborhood. There's a street called Riverview Circle, and this is Island Avenue, so we'll check out these two. There was one news story of a man who, lived in this area for 30 years. And he said he got so tired of the flooding that I think this is probably going to be his last year in this neighborhood. There's still helicopters going around. I don't know if they're still documenting the floods or not. PSC&G, which is the electrical, they check on people's gas lines and stuff like that. Not electrical, they check on gas lines and stuff like that in the area. Yep. People are trying to get water out. The big concern for the people here was black ice because, the Passaic River is so contaminated, and then at this point it's freezing because it is 31 degrees outside. And yesterday morning, it was beyond freezing. It was like 23. I could barely get out of the door yesterday. It was so cold. So back to what I was saying about Riverlawn Drive is a lot of the houses in that neighborhood are raised up high. Look at that house. Oh, that lady definitely got flooded. She sees me with the camera. She's like, I've had this shit. See, the Passaic River is still very high. You can actually see it from here. Yeah, it looks like everything is, kind of back to normal. Although this person had to tape their door up. And we'll just chill in the park for a bit. This is Sikorsky Park. I think that's how it's pronounced. I don't know. Just look at how close up the Passaic River is. Looks like some people's backyards are still a little bit flooded. Although this is definitely not the flood at its worst. They said, the water was receded. They said that on Wednesday, or at least the Patterson mayor did. But, I still heard stories that there were people on dialysis. There was one person on dialysis in Patterson. So, wow. And it's sad because, number one, it's so cold, right? So it would have just been nice to have snow, just because it's Christmas and everything, And the fact that it can freeze, and these people are out in the freezing cold. Hey, how'd you guys make out with the flooding over in this neighborhood?
This street wasn't too bad. The street over was real bad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think Wayne probably got it the worst over by, what's that, Riverlawn Drive?
Yeah.
Wayne, they probably got it the worst over there. And then in Patterson, I think it was terrible too, because they had people that had to be rescued from their houses.
Yeah, these two streets over here, it's still a mess. There's shit all over the place.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard that one dude on the news. He was just like, I've been living in this neighborhood for 30 years, and the flooding in this area. He's like, this is my last straw. I'm about to get out of here. Yeah. And it's a nice neighborhood. It's a shame. You have a happy holidays, though. Yeah, he said it's the baddest street over, so we'll check that out. I guess this is a water pumping station for the neighborhood, and just as I was leaving, they're already starting to pump some water back out. The cops are patrolling this neighborhood. Well, the cops always do. There's always a big police presence in Little Falls. But yeah, as you can see, it's never usually this flooded. This is way too high. But in general, though, the Passaic River is a very low river. It doesn't really cut through any hills or anything. But as you can see, they're just trying to get as much water out of the neighborhood as they can. Yeah. And I mean, there's a good chance that this, you know, thank God this didn't turn into black ice. It's just like little shards of glass, but wow. Sad part is this is like right around Christmas too. And, you know, I'm sure most people in this neighborhood have the attitude is where you don't learn to live with it, you learn to deal with it kind of thing. Where this happens a lot and you have to prepare for it, you know? So whether that would be, I don't know, taping up your doors like that one person did, trying to find a better spot to put your cars in so they don't get flooded out. That's another option. But he said a street over got hit really bad. This person obviously had a bunch of stuff that was damaged. But then again, some houses look fine. The one neighborhood that got really badly hit in Patterson was around like East Main Street and Haledon Ave, and around like the housing projects over there. I don't go into that neighborhood on a good day, so I'm not going to go there definitely not going to go there today. Riverview Circle. Yes, this is the street I was talking about. This is Island Avenue. So I'm gonna keep walking this way, and I mean, my God, it just sucks that this is really during Christmas and that it wasn't, you know, a snowstorm. I'm not even much of a snow person. I really actually don't hate the snow. I hate the cold, but you know, it's better than people getting flooded out before the holidays, you know what I mean? Because you can shovel the snow. You know, you can't shovel water. You can't get it out. And the drains can only work so fast. There's actually really not a lot of drains in this neighborhood, now that I'm thinking about it. Look at this. See? These people have fences. You can actually see those fences, but now you can't. The fences are submerged in water. Trees that are still stuck. So this is really just the aftermath of the flooding. I documented when the flooding was actually happening and I was trying to go to Willowbrook. Yeah, this is the street he was definitely talking about, because just look at that. This poor person right here. Yeah, I mean, you just have to realize there's just a point where this is too much for people, especially around the holidays when people are supposed to be coming together. And I think that maybe a lot of people will get together because the neighborhood, you know, seems to be fine as of right now. Although I don't know what's up with people's basements. I imagine that Fairfield probably got flooded worse. They never mentioned Fairfield in the news though. They only mentioned Wayne, Little Falls, and Patterson. Total probably didn't get flooded too bad except for Riverview Drive. And they have that neighborhood called Midgetville. They no midgets actually live there. They just call it Midgetville because of how small the houses are in that neighborhood. Look at that, their whole deck flooded. How'd you guys make out over here with the flooding? Not so bad? Good. It was worse over here, right? Oh, I don't know. I'm not from here. I'm just trying to see what the aftermath was. I went to Willowbrook on Tuesday. It was crazy. Oh, really? All right, well, happy holidays. Merry Christmas. So, I'm trying to get some feedback. Is that a Mets flag? I have never seen a Mets flag in my life. Wow, look at how fast the water's going right there. That might have been someone's house right there. This house probably got flooded out. I don't see, is there a car in the driveway? No. I mean, it's early in the morning. I mean, it's like 9 o'clock. So some people are up. But no, they just had their motorcycle And I guess, yeah, I guess they left. Wow. Well, maybe they went away for the holidays. You know? Well, it looks like this person's decoration survived, so that's good. Also, the closer I get to the river, I mask up like this because I'm kind of recovering from a cold myself, and I don't know what's in that river. That's the more disgusting part is when the Passaic River floods. It's one of the most polluted rivers. It's not as bad in this part as it is. They call it the Lower Passaic River, the area around Newark where it drains out into the Newark Bay. That area is disgusting. The amount of factories that have dumped stuff in that area is crazy back in the day. And there have been cleaning efforts, but it's still a disgusting river. This is, I guess, one of the pumping stations here. I guess every neighborhood around here has to have one because, you know, flooding is very common in this area. So, yeah, you have like this, not dam, but just a way, I guess, to keep the water under control. Now the other side is Hobson Avenue in Wayne. And that neighborhood usually gets hit worse. I've actually pointed out how terrible that, because Wayne is such a nice town. There's some really wealthy parts of Wayne, but when you look at Hobson Avenue, I don't know, it looks like you're in the middle of nowhere. It just looks like, I don't like to say this, but it looks like Hickland. Like you're in a trailer park in Florida somewhere in that neighborhood. And it's like just those two streets. And I think it's because they get hit so bad by the flooding. And a lot of the homes on Hobson Avenue are not walk-up houses. On River Lawn Drive in Wayne, a lot of those houses, you have to have like 20 steps before you get up to them. Some of them you don't. But maybe we'll check out Hobson Ave if we can even get over there. Like those people, there's no reason why you should be living over there. I'm sure you got the mall in your backyard, but I mean, Hobson Avenue is on the water. This is such a low area, you know? So I really don't know what to believe. Goes the Passaic County, I guess that's the water controller, the water commission. There go some ducks. I actually forgot to tell you guys that the American First Cross, or First Aid, I think, the Red Crosses, they actually got involved in this area to help people. There was one lady, I think her last name was Ortiz. She helped an old man who was trapped in his car in this neighborhood. There's excellent people here. How you guys making out around here with the flood?
We're good over here. We have
Good.
to heat. How'd you make out?
Well, I'm good. I'm not from around here, so
Yeah,
I was just trying to see the aftermath of what's going on.
Most of the people lost their heat and hot water.
Oh, God.
And if they don't have flood insurance, which ranges $6,500 to $8,000 a year, premium's not going to be of any help unless it reaches the threshold.
Yeah, the thing is like once you have no heat, this is like the worst time for it to be flooded.
Yeah, this is
right
the
around
first winter
holidays,
flood
too.
ever.
Yeah.
I had the house on Parkway I sold. I went over here with like 3 other guys, but I've been through 20 of them since
20,
years.
Jesus. I heard that it's just something you learn to deal with. That's what I
You
heard.
deal with it. I mean, we stayed, we kept the pumps on.
What was the lady, Ortiz, that helped somebody out of a car in this neighborhood? I heard that on the news. Someone with the last name
Yeah, I
Ortiz.
mean, people just,
a
since
good thing.
2011, we haven't had a flood. We had 4 floods that year. That was with Irene. So that 80% of people are new.
What about Sandy?
No, we didn't flood.
You didn't flood?
We didn't flood. We only flood from rivers. It's non-tidal. Rivers right here.
Yeah.
And they didn't hear the notices when we went door to door to evacuate. They thought it was just going to be. But the water actually comes down there. It's raging rapids. The river wraps around, but it flows this way. So, hey, God bless.
Happy holidays, man. Merry Christmas. Insane. Looks like there's construction over here. A cop is blocking this road. This road's probably still badly hit. Yeah, I think the Wayne side is way worse. Whoever designed this house is a genius right here. Look at that. I think you gotta climb. I think that's like 30 steps right there. It's like 30 steps, at least. Yeah, those people were good. Other than maybe they're. You know what? I saw that car. I think I saw that person driving through. So their cars are good. Most people say it actually wasn't too bad, but he did explain that people did lose heat and electricity, which seems pretty bad to me, especially when temperatures are dropping below freezing. Yeah. And now it looks like the county is just trying to clean up. I think one of the big problems is a lot of the storm drains also get like stuff with leaves and litter and stuff, so that's also a problem. Little Falls police are out in full force today on this cold Saturday morning. This block got hit with probably the worst. You can see all the stuff people had to throw away during the holidays. Wow. I mean, look at that. They had to take out their walls too. Oh my God. God bless these people, man. Oh my God. Look at this. Yeah, this was definitely the worst hit block. Wow. Well, but I have to get out this way to get back to Main Street. River again. I don't know if I really want to go to Hobson Avenue though. Because Hobson Ave is the type of street where someone will run out from the woods with a gun and tell you get the hell out of their neighborhood type of place. So I don't know if I'm going to head over to Hobson Avenue. Maybe. We'll see. Yeah, it's hard when you live in a neighborhood like this because oh my God, there's a lot of birds in that tree. Holy crap. I thought the birds migrated to Florida at this point. I don't know what they're still doing in New Jersey. All right, well look at those two little dogs. What's up? So I just spoke to another lady who was, I guess, getting groceries in from her house, and she said that her house is fine. Yeah, Main Street never got flooded. I think Main Street was always fine. So that's good. You guys got hit by the flood? You guys got hit by the flood? I'm sorry, man. No, I'm not from here. I'm just trying to check out the aftermath of what happened, because I was here on Tuesday at Willowbrook, and I was just shocked by how bad everything was. It was bad here, Wayne and in Patterson, but yeah, some people were telling me they were fine, other people telling me they got hit. So I'm sorry for you guys. Happy holidays. Yeah, it depends on the person, because that person at the corner, they were taking out stuff too. And it's just all around the holidays too, which makes everything so depressing. You know? People can only take so much, you know what I mean? But that's why, you know, you just pray everyone's okay. There were probably a few injuries. I think there might have been... There was just this 9-year-old on the news that just talked about how she wanted to get to a warm place. She was in Patterson. That's just... To me, that's tragic. This, you know, the fact that it didn't snow is what's really depressing, because, you know, even though I don't like snow, I feel like snow kind of makes Christmas magical in a way. So here we are walking on the railroad tracks right here. The tracks were fine. Yeah, because when I saw the Passaic River, that's the bridge that goes over the Passaic River. I don't know if you can see that bridge right there, but that's the bridge that got hit. That didn't get hit. I guess because when I was driving into Willowbrook and we had to turn around because there was flooding and go the other way down into Totowa, I had noticed that the bridge was fine. I need to try that restaurant, Tijuana Falls, because we're still in Little Falls. Until we cross the Passaic River, that's Wayne. And that's Willowbrook Mall once you get into Wayne. But Little Falls is pretty pedestrian friendly for the most part. Not Wayne. Wayne, you need a car to get anywhere in Wayne. In Little Falls, you can walk around pretty easy, but not in Wayne. So, this place was flooded out. What I heard from a friend of mine. The bagel place is still closed, so I'm guessing they got flooded. It's either they're closed for the holidays or they're flooded. But because the Passaic River was so high on Tuesday, I'm guessing it was because they got flooded. And it's not even Christmas yet, so it's probably because they got flooded. The preschool might have got flooded. I would hope not. Here we are on the Passaic River. Skate 5 tagged over here too? Skate 5 is a crazy graffiti artist in New Jersey. Shout out to Skate 5. Well, I'm gonna put my shiesty up because these diseases in the Passaic River are not getting me sick. It's like, what even is that? So this board used to say that there was flooding coming soon, and then now it's just saying happy holidays, be safe. Yeah, the flood is really under control. It's just now people have to worry about what they're going to do with their houses or what they're going to do with their businesses. This car wash was really, really badly hit. And now, looks like the whole surface is ice. There's a lot of employees there, so are they open? No. They got hit really bad. Right here. This is where the sidewalk ends, and this is where Hobson Avenue hits. And yep, Hobson Ave is such a creepy street. Look at the clearance you got to get through to even get into this neighborhood. River Lawn Drive, there's no point in me going down there because that street is still flooded. Hobson Ave, nobody's getting through there. Wow. Yeah, I had a feeling Hobson would be bad. I hope the people in that neighborhood can, recover from the flood as soon as possible. But they're screwed this holiday season. That's tragic. Look at all this ice. Shit's deadly. But anyways, I'm about to head to a gas station just to get a drink because I'm so thirsty. And then I'm gonna head back home. What is he? Yeah, the Muller place looks fine. Yeah, Wayne is still screwed, man. Unfortunately. And there are some neighborhoods in Wayne that are right by where the Pompton River and the Passaic River meet. And that area is like a wetland, like a swamp, that's completely flat. So those people are probably screwed over there too. So that's it for today's video. Make sure to like, subscribe. I don't know what I'm gonna post on Christmas. Christmas is just gonna happen this year. So make sure to like, subscribe, and God bless all you guys.